All right, so we're gonna play some college football. Probably just some. I don't know. Road to the college football playoff. I like that. I think I want to win that with Tennessee. Fire. I'm already 5-1, so I'm gonna play with some Tennessee. Play tier 2 school, make it a little even. See what happens.
It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been
Football
associated
time with
running
Tennessee.
through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th
Love
ranked
this
team
game,
in the
bro.
land, the Tennessee
I love seeing them run through the tee.
the
Best thing in the world.
Davis, joined here in the booth by David
Huge
Pollack
Tennessee
and Jesse
fan.
Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oh, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Come sit down to me. Love that shit. I wake up for that in the morning.
The Vols will kick it off to get us underway.
Alright, first game, straight into an online game. See how this goes. Tennessee's a harder team to play with
He'll
in
bring
this
it
game,
out.
I will
It's
say that.
He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short on first down.
Alright, quick little pass. Actually,
Because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly
Definitely
open
run the
things
ball
up.
right
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Still
And
couldn't
he's
stop it.
brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's
Here's
pressure.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this
Yes.
sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got the screen set up. Shakes off the
Oh
tackle.
no.
He almost picked up the first down on
All
that.
right.
He'll be just a little bit short.
Formation
There's a lot of different ways
rush a
this
couple more
offense can
people.
attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back. The screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more.
Shot, bro. I hate
He's
those
out
little
of
stupid
bounds, but not
passes.
before picking up enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the
2
turf
yards.
as they stop
2
him
yards.
for a
We're
short
over for
gain.
that.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back in this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And that ball is picked off. And
Oh,
after
take
the
it.
interception and the turnover, this defense has set its
100% I'll take
it.
it.
So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
That pressure.
Second down coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice
Dylan
stop there
Sampson.
from this senior.
Dog.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback checking off. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Flips it out in the flat. Made a defender miss. Now they're
That was
really
such a good
starting to
kick. I didn't
threaten
even-
as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On second down, he'll let it fly. On the move, he fires.
Buddy.
Finds a man on the right. And the
Bang.
catch right into the end zone.
Go Vols.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown
That's
pass.
Cameron
This
Sullivan,
quarterback
buddy.
getting a little bit of
Good
confidence.
dog.
His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He's actually leaving. See, I'm pretty sure he's transferring.
The 18 unit on the field.
Great running back. Love having him.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Good drive. Solid drive. Try to do the same thing on defense.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Up another Zin. It's a college football Zin instead of a Siege Zin. I think he's running first play. Might be wrong. We're just gonna push.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle
was
is
correct.
made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah. First quarter out the way. Already up a touchdown. Got to stop on defense. We're moving. We're doing good things. I love this.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
All right.
Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Yeah.
And he was able to get away from one
Third
tackle,
inches.
but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that.
Stop.
I think tackling So how much passion,
He's got to pass the ball. Things
to get your guy around the field, not to get him out. It's not a big bag. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
To the air, it's out. Fires to the wideout.
Oh no, that was horrible.
And
I'm just dropping too far. I know what I need to do.
He moves the chains. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took
He's only
out of the
throwing
way of the
short passes.
shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football.
I like
see why. Easy
that.
pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. He's
All right, maybe I need to.
turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Lots of
And this is
things.
why it's so important.
Maybe that'll stop that. I don't know. We'll see.
Because it sets up play
Trying
action.
it out.
Gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down.
One thing about this game, not a lot of fumbles.
Make those passing windows so much bigger. Nice job by the offense.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He finds his man. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down.
Alright, we're gonna change it
Nice
up.
completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the
See
field
what happens,
all
okay?
game long.
Top
Defense has
covered
got
up.
to keep their eye on
Middle
where this
covered
guy
up.
is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Grabbed over the
Yes,
middle.
sir.
It's Wallace. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to throw it again. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running out of bounds.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
He dropped it. That's solid.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. There's a timeout call as this
It's a field goal,
offense tries
bud.
to find a way to draw a little closer.
Now he's going for it. Alright.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Using the quick game.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Penn State!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second
That's
half.
crazy.
An extra point away from tying this football game.
Phenomenal.
Trailed a
We
little
love
bit in the
that.
first
That's
half,
so
stayed calm.
cool.
If this
Hate that.
passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Bring a ball at half.
The extra point was good to finish things
Theoretically, go down,
They
get a
put
field goal
together a
at the minimum.
74-yard touchdown drive, and they
And
finish
then
it by firing one in from the 13
goal
for the score. All
ball back.
tied up and just about set to kick it away.
More touchdown.
Coming
Or
out with
just
it,
return
it's
this.
Selden. Stopped
Not
at the
gonna happen.
17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Volunteer offense.
Make some
back,
shake,
they
see what
open
happens.
Touchdown time in Tennessee. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
I think
that's
that's the
a big.
difficulty being
Not
played.
gonna lie.
Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Floats it out in space. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're bringing heat.
I was trying
And
to
that
get it.
defense gets to him, and
Okay.
down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout
We're
by
fine.
the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Happy,
And the
right?
Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so
Right
for the
there.
offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the
Oh, this should have been a pick, bro.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive,
Now we're gonna put
trying to
pressure
take
on
a
the
shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive. You want to keep testing this second.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. Makes the grab, and it's
No
enough
way
for the
he's
first
caught
down
for a first
before he's
down.
dragged to the ground.
Great job by the
That's
running back there on
insane.
that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stats.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown,
way.
Nittany
That was
Lions.
so
A
shitty.
great catch and run for 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That was so bad that I just spilled water on myself.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for
All right.
not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Nah.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to...
Oh my goodness, you're
Down.
kidding.
I just think this is a...
That was a touchdown.
Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build
Just
on.
threw it over him.
Coach said all week
Come on,
he wanted
Nico.
to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Right down the middle. It's caught. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He's looking to throw it.
Okay.
And the ball
Nice.
is picked off.
It's so
And they
bad.
make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
I love when
What am I
people start
doing?
to
That's
understand
horrible.
what we're doing
That's
defensively.
so
If they're going to
fucking
pass the
bad.
football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime.
It was
I'm going to
thrown
bring
away.
more defensive
Would've been way
backs on the
better.
field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very small.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. And he was
So
off
bad.
to the races. Finally tripped up at
That's
the
so
36.
bad.
Quick timeout call
That's so
by the
bad.
offense after
That is
the
just
play.
horrible.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He
He's got a
was
field goal.
smelling that end zone, but they get
At
him down
least.
at the 4 after the big pass play.
First and goal, Penn State. On the ready.
It's half. He got no points out of that because he ain't called timeout.
End of the first half. With the score, Penn State 14, Tennessee.
All right, chance to tie it up. Chance to tie it up. We're gonna go running ball this time. Maybe that'd do a little better. We'll see.
He'll bring it out. It's Selden. Not
I don't know why I'm taking it out of the end zone. That's so stupid, bro. Why am I even doing that? Like, it's pointless. It doesn't make any sense.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. On target. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
5-yard pickup.
Find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Selden. At the 40, there we go.
First down.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime
Running the ball, man, it works.
This game was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Touchdown.
Room to throw that one in there.
Play Rocky Top. Play it.
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And this quarterback gets through his progression, David.
You'll always be
These guys will take it to the top.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. And that's why they got 6
playing
on
the
that
band
play.
right now.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top.
I set him up outside. That's my bad.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, what a
Wow.
spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide out in motion. They're going back to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground.
Solid D.
Laying
it down.
Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Re-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. To the air, it's Allen. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Solid D.
And a good job.
Solid D.
Stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Final play
No,
of the
sir.
quarter, and the
Give me the
ball
ball.
is incomplete. First down to start the drive after the break. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Finds the tight end. They make the stop after the catch. And still
That's
some
a
work
questionable
to do to pick
throw,
up that
but
first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you
Very
see a lot of
questionable
bad
throw.
tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Touchdown Volunteer! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second
Ring
level.
the bell.
Can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed,
Let
he
the
was
song play for a second.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. From inside the 15, here's the return.
And the question is, did I give him too much
Something a
time?
little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Probably. If we get a stop, it does not matter at all.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
I like
Last
this.
drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think I got to do a better.
That's
What a
game.
grab by the defense.
Give it to me.
Got room
Give
to
it to
return.
me. See ya.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Let the band play again. Yes, sir. We'll take it all day. What a dub. Well, might as well end on a win. So I played some Siege tonight, played some Madden tonight, or college football, and that's what we're gonna end it on. So thank you for watching, everybody that watched. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, like. I'll put some clips, it'd be nice. But yeah, until next time.